What's going on, guys? It's Noah just checking in, and I wanted to just quickly share a thought that was on my mind and a philosophy that I've really had to attach myself to and I've had to embrace, which is trying to not forget the little moments that are going well for you in your life. This is more specifically directed towards the people that are battling low testosterone, depression, anxiety, depersonalization, mood disorders, hard times, situational depression, stuff like that. But I think it can be applied to anyone. I think we as people, we get so wrapped up in what's going wrong in our life and the hardships that we're going through and the struggle and all of that, that it becomes really, really easy to cast away small little victories, so to speak. Very small sometimes, momentary victories that might seem like nothing, but they matter so much. And here's what I mean. When you're battling low testosterone, when you're battling depression, anxiety, depersonalization, when you are fighting for your life, if you can't acknowledge and embrace the little moments, oh man, you're going to get lost so much more in your suffering and in your struggle. And it can make the quest to get better and the quest for the suffering to be over and the quest to heal seem unwinnable. And it's really easy that when you're not doing well to discredit the fact that a better moment even happened, or discredit the fact that you experienced some relief or that something positive did happen. You're so used to not doing well that when you have a little moment, you kind of don't even treat it as you can't take it for what it is because you're just not used to it anymore, or you don't believe in it. And it's important that you do, because when I was really bad off, really bad off, I felt like it was endless suffering. And then I would have these little teeny moments of relief. Sometimes it was something that's known as negative happiness, which is just where I hurt less. I'm sure you guys can understand. But I would just discredit it and pretend it didn't happen, and I would act like it wasn't real. And I think it's because I was so afraid to trust it, and I was so afraid that it wouldn't last, or so bitter when it went away, that I made those momentary victories, those momentary reliefs, those momentary better moments. I tried to make them smaller, but then make the suffering and make the hardship and make the depression, the anxiety, and all the things I was fighting and just going through, make them bigger. And I don't even blame myself for being as involved in my own suffering as I was, because that is the nature of depression. That's the nature of suffering, is it really consumes you. But it took time, and it took some relative... It took some progress and healing for me to start seeing the better moments for what they are, and to realize that those were the little God shots. Those were the little things that were fueling me to never give up. So if you are doing bad right now, and that can be to whatever capacity, if it's a minor suffering you're going through, if it's something like dysthymia where it's a mild to moderate, constant nagging, or you're in something severe, or you're going through a loss or a hardship in your life, I implore you, and I invite you to scan the world and scan your day or your week or your month, however long it is between, for the easier moments, and give those better moments the credit they deserve. Let them fuel you. Don't be mad at them when they go away, and don't let the suffering that you're going to feel discredit that they happened, because they are the fuel, they are the life source of your healing. They're the reminders that everything can and will be okay someday, and they need your attention as much as your suffering it ends up getting, you know? So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that makes sense. A little example of an easier moment could be, something like you were able to laugh, you were able to laugh. It can be that small. Someone makes a joke, and you actually find it humorous, even though you're depressed, or even though you're not feeling well, and you laugh. But then in your head, you're like, oh, whatever, but I still hurt. It's okay. You still were able to laugh. It's still a sign that you're in there. A lot of people don't feel like they're in there anymore when they're suffering. So even something as small as chuckling at a joke, even if it's under your breath, use that for the better. And there can be bigger examples, like you felt stable enough and you felt well enough to do something you like. You actually wanted to do something you like, or you got out of bed and it was easier. It was easier than normal. Maybe for you, getting out of bed's hard right now. Maybe damn near impossible, but for that one day, it was easier. Use it. It's real. It's awesome. Embrace it. It's a good thing, and it will help you one, appreciate it more when it comes more often, which it will, and two, it'll help give you the energy to keep fighting, because it's a fight. Whatever you're going through, it's a fucking fight. And you need to be, those are your, that's your corner, freaking putting a little bit of that Vaseline on your cheek so you can take the blow. That's your corner, refueling you, giving you your hydration. That's the little rub on your back to loosen you up for the big punch. Use it. That's all I'm trying to say. So that's all. I don't need to go on any further. I hope everyone's doing well. Shoot me comments. Let me know what your experience is with this, what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope everyone is hanging in there and working through whatever they're going through in their life. Some people are going through more, some people are going through less, but we all need to just focus on helping each other, loving each other, and being, let's just say, easier and more loving and tender with ourselves. Sounds kind of cheesy, but these sort of little affirmations and truths, they can build up and they can lead to wellness. And that's what we're all here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to be open and honest with you and maybe help some of you along the way. So take good care. See you in another video soon. And bye, guys.